Good morning, dear students. You all are welcome in a new video of algebra where we are going to start our next chapter, that is a chapter number 1, linear equations in two variable. We will be learning the practice set 1.1 today. So let's see, before we solve practice set 1.1, what is a linear equations. Any equations which contain two variable and the degree of each term containing variable is 1 is called a linear equation in two variable. When the degree of variable in a given equation is 1, so those equations are known as linear equation. Here ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 is a general form of the linear equation with two variables, where a, b, c are real numbers and a, b are not equal to 0 at the same time, which means a and b cannot be equal to 0. If a is equals to 0, then your equation will be by plus c equals to 0. Or if b is equals to 0, then your equation will be ax plus c equals to 0. So for this reason, the value of a and b cannot be equal to 0. C can be 0. Your a, b and c are real numbers. So let us see one small activity to understand about the linear equation. Here some equations are given. Is the equation a linear equation in two variable? We have to understand that. The first equation is already given, 4m plus 3n is equals to 12. You can see the highest index power of the given variable is 1 and the value of a, b and c is the real number. So for that reason the given equation is a linear equation in two variables. Now your second equation is 3x square minus 7y equal to 13. The first thing you will see, there are two variables but the highest index power is not 1, it is more than 1. So it is not a linear equation. Third one, you will see again there are two variable x and y. Both the variable have a high index power 1 and the value of a, b and c is a real number. A is root 2, b is minus root 5 and c is 16. So yes, it is a linear equation. Fourth one, you will see the value of a is 0. As we have learnt now, a cannot be equal to 0. So it is not a linear equation. In a fifth one, again the value of b is 0. So it is not a linear equation. In a sixth one, you will see the variable is written in the denominator. As the variable is in denominator, the index power of the variable is not 1, it is minus 1. So no, it is not a linear equation, it should be only 1. So after understanding about the linear equation in two variables, let us move to the practice set 1.1 and solve the questions. Now you know that we have given you the omitted syllabus. So in the practice set 1.1, there are 8 questions given in your textbook, but question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means starting 6th question is omitted. So you have only 2 questions in this practice set, that is question number 7 and 8. We'll see the equation. Your question is solve the given simultaneous equation. So we have to solve the given simultaneous equation. Your equation is 99x plus 101y equal to 499. 101x plus 99y equal to 501. Okay, so you will see the equation is with interchangeable variable. In the two equations above, the coefficients of x and y are interchangeable. So let's add the two given equation to get the simplified equation, and then we'll subtract the two given equation to again get the simplified equation. So let's see, we'll write the equation. First 99x plus 101y equal to 499. Then 101x plus 99y equal to 501. We'll add the equation. You know it, 101 plus 99 is 200, x plus 200y is equals to 1000. So you will see there are three terms, 200x, 200y, 1000. So you will see in this three term 200 is common. So we will divide both sides of the given equation by 200. So when you will divide the first term by 200, you will get x. When you will divide second term by 200, you will get y. And when you will divide third term by 200, you will get phi. So x plus phi is equals to phi. Again we have received one equation. We'll number this equation by equation number 3. So this we have received simplified equation by adding the given equation. Now we'll subtract the given equations. Let's subtract the given equation. 1 from 2. So what to do? We will check in which equation the coefficient of x is greater. So in equation number 2, coefficient of x is greater. So we'll subtract the equation number 1 from 2, which means we'll write the second equation first. And then first equation. As we are subtracting, whenever we subtract, the sign of the given term changes. As 99 was positive, it is written minus, plus will become minus and plus will become minus. So 101 minus 99 is 2. Then sign of greater number is minus, so minus 2y. 501 plus minus 499 is 2. So 2x minus 2y equal to 2. You can clearly see that 2 is common, so we will divide it by 2. So when you will divide, you will get x minus y equal to 1. So this will be your equation number 4. So you will see your equation number 3 and 4 is highlighted with red color. So you will see in equation number 3, y is positive and equation number 4, y is negative. So we'll add both the equation to eliminate y. Let's add equation number 3 and 4. We'll write third equation, then fourth. So x plus x will become 2x, plus y minus y will get cancelled. 5 plus 1 is 6. So x will be 3. So now after getting the value of x or y, we'll substitute the value in the equation to get the another variable value. So as we got x, place this value in equation 3, or you can substitute it in the fourth one also. So your third equation is x plus y equal to 5. As the value of x is 3, so 3 plus y equal to 5. 3 is plus, it will go on that side, it will get subtracted. So y is equals to 5 minus 3, that is 2. So we have received both the value of the variable given in the equation. X is equals to 3, y is equals to 2. We'll write the final answer. X comma y is 3 comma 2 is the solution of given simultaneous equation. You can go through the solution once and then we can start learning the next question. So let's see the question number 8. Your question is 49x minus 57y equal to 172. 57x minus 49y equal to 252. Okay. So again you will see the equation is same kind with interchangeable coefficient. What we can do, we will add it, then we will subtract it to get the simplified equations. So let's start. We'll add the equations. We have written both the equation. Now we are going to add it. So 49x plus 57x is 106x. Then coming to middle term, minus minus is plus, but the sign of greater number is minus. So again 57 plus 49 is 106. And here when you will add 172 to 252, you will get 424. So now you will see 106 is common. We'll divide it by 106, dividing both sides of the equation by 106. So it will be x minus y equal to 4. So it is a simplified equation. We'll number it by 3. Now as we have added it, now we'll subtract both the equation. Let's subtract equation 1 from 2. Again you will see the coefficient of x is greater in equation number 2. So we'll write second equation, then we'll write first equation. So as we are subtracting, we'll change the sign. Plus will become minus, minus 57 sign will become plus, and plus 172 will become minus. So 57 minus 49 is 8, x plus 8y equals to 18. As a sign of greater number is plus, in a middle plus will come. 8 is common, so we'll divide by 8 on both the side of the equation. So we will get x plus y equals to 10. So we will mark it by fourth one. Again you will see in third and fourth one, y in third equation is minus and in fourth one it is plus. So we'll add equation number fourth and third. X minus y equals to 4, x plus y equals to 10. Again plus and minus y will get cancelled. X plus x is 2x equals to 14. X will become 17. When you will divide it by 2, you will get 7. Now we'll place the value of x in equation number 3, or you can put in the fourth one also. X minus y equals to 4. So 7 minus y equals to 4. As y we are finding, whatever we find it should be positive. We'll take y on that side and bring 4 on this side. So when you will take y on that side, it will become positive y. Y is equals to 7 minus 4 equal to 3. So therefore x value is 7 and y value is 3. So x comma y equals to 7 comma 3 is the solution of given simultaneous equation. So in this way, this kind of equation is solved. When the coefficient is interchangeable, you have to add it and subtract it. When you will add, you will get the simplified equation. When you will subtract, again you will get one simplified equation. Then you can eliminate one variable and find out the variable. You have only 2 questions in practice set 1.1. You can practice both the question and write in algebra notebook after completing your chapter number 4. Thank you.